Okay, I added some stuff to the thing, and I...
Hey everybody, welcome to Canucks. We'll get fucking smooth as always, eh Charles? I know. One of these weeks, get it right. Welcome to Canucks with Guitars. I'm Ben and you're not, unless you are. Alright. Welcome. It's a cavalcade of stars tonight. Not really. It's me and, well, we got Chuck joining in. You know, we always like Charles. What else we got? Oh yeah, it's a live tunes. I even know one song I'm going to play. Maybe two tonight. What else? We recap our hang with RJ last night. That was fun. That was a bunch of fun. And what else? Water Buffalo meeting for channel members and patrons. This Wednesday. 7 Eastern. That's 5 p.m. Mountain. Just felt like saying Mountain Time for once. Mountain Time! That's like, I don't know, that's like when you crack open a Coors. It's Mountain Time. Coors. No? Alright. What do we got going on here? Let's, roll call! Ooh, that was loud. Except it wasn't. We got first in the chat at 3:27 p.m. Cushman NYC. Followed by his buddy there, Dan Gorman. He says, I second that. Cool. Then we got Earl. What are we drinking? Well, we got a great pop on the go. Possibly a soda if you're American. Why is this? Don't unravel while I'm smoking you. Oh, I was going to lick it, but then let's just use the finger, because I went right off the end. Cinch, can't taste nothing. Paul McNary's here, along with our Grand Poobah Ferd Burfel. There's Jim. That's JP Page 2. Time Surfing Alien. Great to see him. We're all talking to each other. There's Charles 75N. There's Terry's 3Gs. Fucking, this thing's out too. Jesus. Who lit this thing? Who rolled this thing? Oh, yeah. Sigh at the lighter so it goes out. You know, jeez. At least I don't have the emphysema, apparently. Alright, we got Earl again. And we got Jim. There's Brother Ed. Elbar J in the house. Ryan Hall, y'all. He's here. Who else? They'll all talk to each other, talk to each other, talk to each other, talk to each other. Jack Collins is in the house. Great to see you, Jack. Scrolling. John Michael. Glenn Michael Thompson. Greasy Monkey Guitars. Sleeping Beauty himself. Unfucking believable. Claims, Charles, saw the link after the show last night. I texted him, 10 minutes later, saying, are you joining? He claims he fell asleep. That was his response this morning for not seeing that. So, okay. If that's your alibi. Michael Krause is here. I was going to say it's good to see Michael here, but is it ever, really? I don't know. Maybe it is. Somebody. I'm sure his family like him. Rock Daddy is here. Hip Metal Works is here. Brother Trev is here. It's the West Coast covered. Wayne McConnell. We're BC Interior. I won't really say he's on the coast. He's in the BC Interior. It's Kelowna, Charles, for if you didn't know. I believe they had a hockey team way back yonder. They won a Stanley Cup like 2 or 3 centuries ago or something. Kelowna Rockets, I want to say. Could be wrong. Probably am. Eric Coombs is here. Searching for tones here. What's up, Brian? Oh, you've never been to Cavalcade before, Charles? Really? Okay. Well, first time for everything, brother. I say, try anything once, folks. Twice if it tastes good. Marcel Leblanc. So, he says he's away from the keyboard, so no tagging. Sorry. The sorry in brackets because he's Canadian. Excuse me. There's Bo, also known as Guitar Man 45. Scrolling. Richard Clark. Sup? Keith H. Present. The Ubi. Mark Taft. Sup, Mark? Arf. What else needs to be said? Arf. We're all talking to each other. He said he's still claiming I fell asleep. I don't think you did. People all talking at each other. There's Matt. He's here, kind of. He's driving. That's McCullum Music, for those who don't know. His first name's Matt with one fucking T. Excuse me. There's Charles saying hey to Mark. Jack Collins loves my shirt. So do I. It's like that weird, you get certain t-shirts are all really soft. Like really, really soft. Like soft. Love it. Eric Crum says, never gelled with my Epiphone Joe Pass. Then I followed the nut height, correct night actions. Been around for 20 plus years. Right? Fun fact, if you look on this channel, I did a demo of the Epiphone Joe Pass. Fun fact, my most hated video. So please check it out and give it a like. Like, literally, it's got hundreds of likes, but it's got hundreds of dislikes. It's like 62% on the positive side. Because apparently the jazzers don't like some long-haired hippie playing rockabilly tunes. They're like, Joe would be rolling in his grave. I'm like, well then Joe's a douche if he doesn't like people playing all kinds of music on his guitar. Just saying. So there we go. We're all caught up. We got 33 people watching. We were watching 35, but 2 people got sick of me calling out people's names after they heard their own. They're like, I heard my name. I'm good. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. I don't know who that was, but there we go. So, what do I say? Live Q&A. So hopefully you got some questions, so I have some answers. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make up the questions and the answers. Well, see, now we can start. I've just been treading water until the one and only Steve Cassidy guitar. Possibly my favoriteest ginger in the world. There, I said it, and I stand by it. Well, I stand adjacent to it. Sure. No, Steve Cassidy guitar, folks. I dig it. He does demos. He's apparently went to China and hanging out guitar shops in China, which is different than hanging out guitar shops in Canada. I'll tell you that right now. First of all, way more Chinese people. Not that you won't find a Chinese person in a guitar shop. Well, you find them more in the piano shops and the violin shops. I'm not stereotyping. It's fact. Intercontinental. Well, we were. Well, yeah. Weren't we already? But then I went. Were we? No, but now we are. Yes. But great to see y'all, one and all. Y'all, one and all. Jeez. I don't know. Is that even too south for you, Ryan? Y'all, one and all. There's Zach Thong. Y'all, one and all. I don't know. BC Rich 581. Y'all, one and all. That, I think I broke myself on that one. It's a barker at a redneck circus, Charles. Y'all, one and all. Step on up in here or something. I don't know. Ubi says, as a Texan, I approve. Y'all, one and all. All right. Hey, look, it's Steve. It's Steve. It's Steve. part of the cavalcade of stars that will be joining me on the Thursday birthday show. So far confirmed. Hold yourselves down, folks. We've got Steve, Steve. We got Steve. We have Hip Metalworks, because when isn't it a group hang without Hip? Confirmed. We got also, because he may be taking some psilocybin-based things, along with another psilocybin-based apparatus, Randy Crooks. He messaged me today, Charles. I swear, they watch with the mute. So regarding your daytime hang on Thursday, I'm in. I went, well, it's not during the day. It will be daylight, and you're only an hour or two behind me there, Randy. I can say this because he's not here to defend himself. Joe McGraw's here, though. Mark's gas station's here. All right, go hang out with George Lynch instead, BC. That's you. Really? I would enjoy that, Mike. You know you have an invite to come on. Michael Krause is the only person, or one of the few that I know, Charles, that has multiple invites from multiple channels. He's like, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I know, right? Apparently, he's too good for us. Apparently, just merely slums it with us. I guess. I don't know. But, where's it go? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Randy and Ken and myself, we're all going to try the psilocybin-based stuff. We're pretty sure Trev's going to be there to run things. But it's school night for him, so he'll somewhat behave. Sir William of Bologna III will be there. And possibly others. I don't know. Because, I don't know. Charles wants to come on just to mock us while we're hallucinating. It's possible. You can do it. Charles, I call it the airing of grievances. Featuring Charles 75N. While I have you folks in this state, let me say a few things. Charles will put him out solo. Things are going to start changing around here. Yeah. So, but yes, that'll be a special Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Which has become a tradition. It's now a floating day of the week that it's been a tradition for a number of years that I've celebrated my birthday on here. Like, the first birthday hang we did on this channel was 2019, I want to say. Yes, because the first, I did one in 2018, but on another channel, because they happened to be live that night, and I just joined them. But from 2019 on, it's usually held on a Sunday, and then after a while I said, fuck it, let's just do it on my actual birthday. Because everyone was wishing me a happy birthday on the Sunday. I'm like, well, it's not really, but it is. But I'm like, all right. The birthday show on Thursday, Bo. Again, see, they watch, Charles, but they don't have the volume turned up. I'm just saying. I love the people, but they don't really pay it. They're passive. Most of them, they got a guitar in their lap. They're wailing. I get it. They're hearing themselves more. They got me slightly in the monitor mix. Yeah. I get it. That's fine. That's good. Did I say hey to Joe McGraw? If not, hello, mate. I can't say it as cool as Steve, though. Because he's got that cool Scottish accent. I don't watch either. Volume down. You're in another window on another desktop in the basement. Thank you, Ubi. Thank you. Do I have a birth year guitar in my collection? No, Steve. You're referring to the dark ages of guitar. Being 1974, right? When really Ibanez was just kind of getting started. Quality a little suspect. Fender, 50-50 chance of getting a good guitar or a guitar-shaped object at best. Gibson, really? First of all, they were putting volutes on all their guitars. So right there, I'm out. I can't have a Gibson with a volute. I can't have a guitar with a volute. It's an abomination. It's the goiter of guitar parts. It doesn't need to be there. It needs to be amputated. So, yeah. We go through this, yes, Bo. Every year we go, it's Katrina's birthday, the same day. I know, Bo. Every year. Every year. But that's fine. That's fine. So, yes. That said, I don't know if there'd be some rare 1974 guitar that I would enjoy. Like, if it's volute free. Like, I don't know, Charles. Maybe maybe we'll look up like a 1974 335. You know, and see, does it have a volute? Because I know the Les Pauls did. You know, why don't you get an SG? An SG with a volute. Even more neck dive? No! 74 Explorer? Don't know about it because I know about 76s, so I guess they probably didn't make one in 74. Get a Gibson Marauder. Bite your tongue. I don't know what else there is out there. Ooh, a 74 Martin would be nice. Although I have an early 70s Martin already, but there's always room for another one. So, I guess I'm looking for a Martin, Charles, for my birth year. Holy Christ, I don't even want to know what that's going to cost. Y'all need to go top tier on the support. Because we're talking like $10,000, probably, for 74 Hummingbird. Ooh. No, Michael Krause, I don't want an area fucking non-reverse Firebird copy. Ooh, 1974 Ooh, see now, a 74 amp, much better than a 74 guitar, Steve. You have to agree on that. Jack, that's not a bad idea, 69 Strat. Comment in the chat. I was going to say below, but it's actually to the right. What you would get for your birth year guitar. I'm just saying. You know what I didn't mention also, Charles? A mid-70s Gretsch, because I don't even think they existed. And if they did, they were probably on last legs. Ooh, maybe a 74 Hagstrom. Ooh. Super Swede. Ooh. A Swedish Les Paul. 71? Nope. Chris says, just, why'd I go all fuzzy? Really, Chris? You wouldn't want a 71? I'm just saying. This is a 71. Very light, although they got a little aggressive in the sanding department because the pick guard kind of sticks out. That's what I'm saying. 74 335 has a volute. Dang it! Alright, well. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. What are we going to play tonight, Ben? I don't know. There's one song I want to play, but I got to warm up for that first. Thank you, Kush. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing some Motorhead, but I just can't play Motorhead just going in cold. I don't want an SG though, Richard. Well, I wouldn't mind an SG Junior. But it probably has a volute as well. Grab a pick. Pack Traces here. Long Cool Woman there for Ryan. Just put out his version of it. There's my lovely sister. Something like that. 1982. Ooh. Yeah, 82 Dark Ages as well. Because literally both the big two, like, retooled right after that. Volutes. Volutes, Michael Krause. Oh, dear Lord. Who let Quentin James in the house in here? I'm live and you're like, hey, Quentin's followers, come, so watch me. It's much better. He's Mr. Dormo Origato, Mr. Legato. He's a... Oh, I don't have to... Notice how that just warms up when you go to the middle position of two single coils on a telly? Yeah, I'm not into L5s, man. Somehow went from guitars to cars in the chat. Not sure how that happened. It's Canucks with guitars, not Canucks with hot rods. Could be, but it's not. Oh, ornery! See, Steve, thanks for stopping in, my friend. See you Thursday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Louder though. Shouldn't all songs end like that? What's the most annoying note I could play for Quentin's audience? Since apparently I'm lying with Quentin. Oh, I should have taken a breath first. Woo! Seeing stars! Free buzz! Woohoo! Alright! Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, it's got She's got a pretty rosewood on it. She's a little greasy. You can tell them where my finger mucks are and stuff. And I haven't oiled this thing in months. Everyone's going to leave Quentin now, Charles, because they're like, we're watching someone play Duran Duran. Really? Hey, Jeff K. Oh, there we go. Jack Collins says, well, Ben, I asked you a question about a P90 guitar. What would be your favorite, but you never answered it? I missed it. That's why I didn't answer it, Jack. Well, I used to have a signature guitar that had P90s, but that's out of production, so we can't count that. If I was to buy a P90 guitar right now, it would probably be a Gibson Les Paul Standard with P90s. But not a gold top. Tobacco Burst. Like the one I played, I demoed a couple years ago. It was fucking awesome. It's in Nova Scotia now, don't you know? Trying to kill a little more time until it's time for, bad album covers with Charles coming on momentarily. Holy shit, I put her back into tune, Charles. How about that? Dive on her. I could not do that again. Wow! And then that's like whaling shit right there. I gotta pat myself on the back on that one. Because Charles knows. We've seen a bunch of old whaling clips. Whale do that. Just hit. Drop her in, back up again. Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, let's just, talk about it long enough. It's time for Charles. Happy May 24th. It's Queen Victoria's birthday, folks. To the Queen. To the Queen. Or you get your rail call. It's going, May, too far. You go camping at Barn Echo. It's okay during the day as soon as it gets sunny. Sun goes down. It gets cold as shit. Yeah, it's fucking May in Canada. You dumb fucks. By 10:30, you can see your breath. So you just drank more. Oh, yeah? What'd you all weekend? Oh, I drank 3 2-4s and I ate a loaf of bread. Because I forgot to bring other food. So I just had a loaf of bread. Ate that. Which put on the bread. More bread. Beer. Ooh. I do not miss those days. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to mute the signal so we can... Yeah. There we go. Alright. I'm going to adjust my audio. As he burps. Because he just drank a bunch of that. Oh, we'll try it there. How's that? How's that? And we're going to welcome to the show at this time, host of Chat with Charles and co-host of Guitar Safari, Charles 75N, folks. Hi.
Well, hello there. How are you doing?
Oh, clearly full send mode.
Apparently.
Speaking of which, folks, if you're wondering what kind of edibles we're going to be partaking in my birthday, they're these. And that's right. It says shroom gummies.
That's right. And if you guys aren't sponsoring him, it's time to get on board.
And I'm already thinking, I could be, hola, cola! That'll be like hour 3. How you feeling, man? Hola, cola! And then Trev will just mute me again. And I'll sit here and just stare at stuff. And, yeah. So there we go. All that.
So
yeah, but when you're 23, you don't care, Bo.
Yeah.
3. When you're 17, you don't care. Yes. So there we go. So it's time for the thing that we do, the presenting of stuff. Oh, I wonder if we can do this way. Let's see. All right, I'm going to bring to the stage our intrepid producer Trev, and we're going to go like that. I wonder if we can go like this. No, that did not do what I wanted to do.
That's not it. That's definitely not it.
Is this the button? Oh no! What is going on? What if I right? Nope. How about this? Where do we go? There. Yeah. Trev, please never miss a week again. I forget how to do it. So the first we have on tonight's cavalcade is these Shannard Welker verse. First of all, that cat is sedated. Because there's no way to get a non-sedated cat that close to a bubble bath, Charles.
No way.
You notice there is spillage. Oh, easy there. Holy wow, get it together. All right, easy. What's up, D. White Bailey?
Oh, that.
Yeah. So this is
White Bailey?
Just how hard is it to actually find a good album covers? You have all week. Really? I can't read Bo's comment. You didn't miss anything, Lee. It's the first album. Maybe she's only 3 inches tall. She looks like she's sitting in a shaving mug.
Could be.
I wonder if Tiny Bubbles is on this.
I don't know, but the question is, what is she on?
Well, probably the same thing the cat's on, because they're both staring off and looking at the colors.
They're both medicated.
Yeah, they're both heavily medicated. And I'm going to say that's one of the fancier wash basins I've ever seen with the artwork on it. Like, really?
Uh-huh. They just missed the opportunity if they could have had the cat looking in the same exact direction,
Sure, Seth. By the way, your co-host Seth in the chat here.
Yeah, no, just saying hello.
He's really well. It does. That's my porn name, Tiny Bubbles.
That's good.
Nice. Oh wow.
Oh, we can't say some of these.
Yeah. No. But folks. Hey.
So you remember how we were talking before the show, the kind of reactions that you might expect?
Yeah.
This is a damn.
Vise Shannard Welker verse. I don't know. What? Maybe one of our francophone. I assume it's French. I don't know. Seems odd. This looks like some weird Cars video. I agree, Rob. I agree.
Could be.
It does. Maybe that's what the maybe it sounds like. One or both of them are dead and stuffed. Wow, that's dark, Brian.
Wow.
That's really dark. Wow. And then, hi, Dwight! Like you didn't just go that dark.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah. So, let's move on because this is disturbing. It can't get any worse, right? The Simmons, The Touch of God.
What the hell?
The women kind of just blend together into one.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like the three-headed monster.
Yeah.
That's a lot of flowers in one place.
A lot of the blonde and the glasses. Like I'm like almost like, are they brother and sister?
I don't know, but that's a full-on wig.
Oh, right? It's got to be. And the dude on the lower right's all side part and nose. Hey, Sir William of Bologna the Third has made it.
Billy Bologna.
Yeah. Now, would this fabric be suitable for a fabric top guitar?
I imagine there's a right guitar for it somewhere.
There's a lot of flowers going on there. Wow.
But
Zach, all caps. Wow. LOL.
That is more of that fabric that never should be in one place.
Yep. It's ooh. It's like they're wearing a couch. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it's all
it's just odd.
All right, let's move on. Apparently the touch of God doesn't have quite the touch it used to with the crowd, Charles. They've grown immune to God's touch.
Pretty much.
Borud Gingen Ifarta. Yeah.
This is like bad 80s sweaters.
Right? It's like, yeah, it's like a little bit Cosby Show, a little bit Home Improvement with the kids.
It's kind of creepy where he's got his finger in the other kid's back pocket.
Whoa, I didn't even notice it. Jesus, Charles, you did not need to point that out. Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing my job.
Genjin? Sure, we'll go with Ifarta. Sorry, Martin, if you're watching on replay or lurking.
Was that Norwegian?
I feel because Martin always tries to help me translate, and you smelta, you delta.
Oh my!
Reminds me of that one Wang Chung video I saw where it was the alternate video where they're wearing like Christmas sweaters. It was very disturbing.
Very much so. I blame Zach Long for this.
It's wrong on so many levels. I wonder if it is in stereo. It doesn't need to be Dolby Surround. We know that. I think it does, Amanda. Yep.
Could be.
Could be. Don't know. Yep. I needed the money. Why?
I'm afraid where this
I had a cocaine habit to maintain. He's a meth head now in Myrtle Beach. Well, you know, there's worse places to be a meth head. Is there a BL Knights ad on the back? Or BK Knights, right? Oh, yeah. There you are, folks. I don't know. Do we move on from Ifarta, Charles?
I think so. I think you got
Let's
all
move
the
on, Trev. Let's get away pretty. Oh, there you go. The Believers, We Believe. I figured that was inferred by the fucking name of the band.
You think? This is like ultra creepy.
It looks like a sales team photo, like of like the Chrysler.
Yeah, but for like the Undertaker's office, it's like, you know.
I was saying, like, just other than the Sears background, it's like, we need an employee photo to put up for 1978. So they all went down to Sears, which was really just across the parking lot from the Chrysler dealership.
Mm-hmm.
And the new guy doesn't have the same suit because he didn't get what? I thought we were wearing the darker ones with the stripes. No, you idiot.
No. See, he had the same suit, but his mom was like, "No, this is going to look better."
Yeah, you look so much better. Gray washes you out, sweetie. What is about to happen with that little guy in the middle? Oh, yeah, sorry, we only have 5.
Check out the sideburns on dude on the left.
Oh, I know.
It's just extra creepy.
Well, it's like he's compensating for the comb over.
Yes. If I have these really long, nobody will look.
And then you got Roy Orbison on the far right.
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't the only one thinking it.
He's had the same haircut since 1958. Oh. He's probably much older too, and he dyes it. He's just.
Well, the thing is, if they were sunglasses, you would swear it was Roy.
Oh yeah. He goes every Halloween party on Roy. All you just put on a pair of sunglasses, Wayne.
Well, every time he goes down to the bar,
Yeah.
Puts them on, dresses all in black.
Yeah. The Believers. We believe. Yeah.
I'm just wondering why is it in quotes?
We believe. It's a scam. 2 of the 6 are on a list in some state.
Oh, they're definitely on something.
And 2 of the 6 are on a different list in a different state.
Oh no.
Why do you have feel they travel in a big station wagon? Possibly one of those extended ones like they used for the airport shuttles back in the day that has 6 doors.
Oh my.
Yeah, the kid sets the timer and then he's like just wiggles his way into the frame at the last second. Give me more room, guys.
And this isn't stereo.
Yeah. As all good albums are. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Host of the Guitarsenal, as well as Transtrim Thursday, as well as the Sunday Community Jam.
That's right. It's all over the place.
Let's move on from Roy and the boys. Once you see Roy's really long left arm, you can't unsee it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking long. Jesus Christ. Oh, I did not need to see that. All right. Yeah, let's move on, Trev. That's weird. Here we go. Give me 40 acres to turn this rig around. The Willis Brothers, stars of the Grand Ole Opry, with jukebox hits of America's highways and road stops.
And it's high fidelity.
High fidelity. And then some gibberish underneath I can't make out. Oh, it's stereo, though, yeah. High fidelity stereo. Ooh. Give me 40 acres to turn this rig around. Wow.
I don't think that woman is safe.
Well, they already hit the front end of the vehicle. Isn't it all caved in while she's changing a flat?
No, that's the hood open so she could get the spare. Jack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Volkswagen.
Yeah. Oh, it's 50s one too. You can tell by the rear bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got a convoy. I never realized truckers dress like that. Yeah, can we zoom in on the matching red with the black hat? Oh boy.
Oh, they got the black belts with the silver buckles.
Of course. Well, how could you not? Yeah,
And then brown boots.
That truck means business. It's got the flag holders there off the bumper, Charles. It's got the dual air horns. It's got the earliest form of a sleeper on the back, even though it's not really connected. It's probably just like a hot box fucking cubby hole. You go in the side. Jeez. Ooh. And then isn't that Flo from Alice's restaurant?
Alice's
Diner, I should say. Kind of looks like it. Kiss my grits. You need help? Change that, sweetie. Kiss my grits. Yeah. Because they look like the type that would actually come up to a complete stranger and call her sweetie. Yes, they would. Was that trailer on fire? No, that was just how non-efficient the engines were back then. You just see the black smoke just burn so much oil. That's just all soot down the side. Yeah. That's not a sleeper. That's a freezer to store the remains for disposal later. Wow. Damn. So dark. Yeah. Well, they're the Willis Brothers, Bo. Stars of the Grand Ole Opry. Never heard of them, but how big a star, Charles?
They were on once.
Right? Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Star is a loose term there.
Hey, I see Dastardly Dave in the chat.
Hey, Dastardly Dave.
One of my favorite Daves in the whole wide world. Just saying. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. There's a whole Avon set up in the trailer. Go check it out. Yeah. All right, let's move on from weird trucker and road stop hits. The Teenage Touch. Wow. Talks to Teens by Al.
No, see, it's Al Kunk Talks to Teens.
Wow.
That's just no.
Yes, somehow. Teen line on the top left. It was $1.98 originally. Embossed into the album cover, Charles. The price. Matt. Nope, not touching it. Nope.
No.
It looks like it was marked up. It could be with the yellow price tag. Yeah, I can't make out that name. Yeah, it was $8.
$8.98.
Woo. In 2006. This is creepy.
This is wow.
Al, the teenage touch. Oh, I haven't told you. I got the teenage touch. Don't ever.
You could not put this album out today.
Ooh. The teenage touch now felony in 30 states, right? Catholic priest starter kit. Wow. Wow.
Strong.
Oh boy. He just promised to buy them booze if they stuck around. Right? Ooh, $8 Canadian. Easy there, Chris.
So I guess this is some kind of ministry record, right? You know.
Yeah. I'm a youth pastor. Are you?
I don't know, Ryan. I don't think we should move on. I think you're enjoying it.
I can't say that, Arf. I'm going straight to hell, and so is that guy. I like that. Wow. This looks like the opening scene from a Mass Called Suicide. Wow. And here's some Kool-Aid. Yeah. It's actually a black metal album.
Very, very well could be.
Yeah. Maybe we should. We could.
Yeah, I guess so.
Here we go. I've never been scared in a race car. Richard Petty and the roaring sound of NASCAR in stereo. Wow.
How's this bad?
Right. The STP Corporation is proud to present a special album in thanks for your help in the fight against muscular dystrophy. Oh, so it was a charity thing.
There you go.
By STP.
I tell you though, seeing Richard Petty without a mustache just looks wrong.
That is, yeah, that's right. What happened there, right? Like, that's such a badass car. Just look at the rake of that car.
That car is awesome, yeah.
All the downforce is making the hood angle is making so much downforce.
Well, just the way they did the blue trim around the window and down the
I know
hood.
it's so well. See, that was the thing, because that's Petty Blue, right?
Mhm.
Which had been used since his dad raced, but then STP is STP Red,
Red.
and so the compromise was the two, and that how it was unique. All other STP cars eventually would incorporate the Petty Blue. It's really weird.
Yeah. See, I can't talk smack about this. This is good.
I know. I want to hear it. That could be a Roadrunner. Yeah, because he might have been running. Oh no, I think he was running Dodge, so it'd be a Charger. I think he switched from Plymouth to Dodge by then. This would have been, I think that's a 72, 73.
Yeah, it's got more of the Dodge front end on it.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. And I'm just looking at that small grandstand at Daytona.
I would drive that car today. like that.
It's a badass car, though.
It is.
Badass. Reminds me, I wouldn't say it was that one, but very similar. I want to say last year, they took one out of the Petty Museum to freshen up for the Goodwood Festival, and Kyle Petty drove it up the driveway. He's, this is ridiculous. He's like, compared to a modern car, it's ridiculous. It's like all the power, no brakes. It's like,
they're overrated.
have you been scared in divorce court, Mr. Petty? Wow. No, he's been married to the same lady forever and a day. His son, however. So here we are. Yeah, it's unique, Charles. I think this was, one of those to cleanse the palate. And I saw it. How could I not include it? It's Richard Petty. So there is that.
That was good.
Yeah, it was Richard Petty doing like inspirational quotes as the sounds of cars going by. I believe that.
No, it's Richard Petty doing vroom vroom sounds.
Yeah. This is for the first 5 seconds, people like arms crossed. Where are you going with this? Oh, I'm not. So let's move on for from the palate cleanser, Charles. So now you're just going to get more. Here we go. The purple helmets.
What the hell?
Ride again. And clearly, like early Photoshop airbrushing other helmets to make them look purple.
Yeah.
With an otherwise black and white photo. Oh dear Lord, am I going to read the track listings here?
I don't know, but this is one of the things where
yes,
they talked about it.
First track, like Charles, Woolly Bully. I love it. First track, Woolly Bully.
There you
go. Over, under, sideways, down. Don't bring me down. Okay. We got to get out of this place. Baby, please don't go. Can't explain. What you going to do about it? Keep on running. All day and all the night. Louie Louie. Tobacco Road. I want to be your man. Hip hug her. Not fade away. And I'm a man. Yes, I am.
This is all the things they heard at the bar that night.
I'm like, that's a good. I would enjoy that album.
I don't know. It depends on the performance.
Well, there is.
It's a great lineup, but the performance.
Yeah, I figured there's going to be a lot of humor that the boys are going to have to get out of their systems, Charles. Because but then again, with the band name like the Purple Helmets,
Clockwork Grape. That's good.
Recorded in the Oyster Bar. Just a little suggestive, Billy. A 5-piece band.
Oh my!
First and last release. No, it's Ride Again, so it's got to be at least their second album.
So what do you think? Do you think it's good? I mean, we know the track listing's good, but
I want to know, like,
good?
is it just like punk versions of these songs? Is it legit versions? Like, what? I have. It's one of those, Charles. I now have more questions than answers. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those. Like, I really want to hear it. Like, it's rare, but this one, based off that set list, man, that's a lot of tracks. Like, that's a lot of tracks. Either it's a double album, or they're like the Ramones, and they're just all the BPMs. It's probably Killer Garage Rock. That's what I'm thinking, Billy. They need a song called Potato Salad.
They play them fast, yeah.
Yeah. Rick, I told you to bring your sunglasses. What the fuck? Yes. Thank you, Joe.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, Ed. Hey, buy the album, Charles. Play it and let us know how it sounds. Do a special. It'll be a special Guitar Safari listening party.
I tell you, with that track listing, I'd buy it just to see.
I'm really curious.
Because if you're a very record, you have to, right? I mean, it's because you either found your new favorite band,
right? What do we got next? I think we got at least one more. I know that. The Gap Band, Burn Rubber on Me. Why You Want to Hurt Me? All right. I'm just pointing at that's the Gap Band, and then we have a logo in the top left, Charles. I'm not going to necessarily. But then I'm looking at the three gentlemen and the outfits that they're wearing. We're cowboys now. What? It's just there's so again. I kind of want to hear it.
I'm curious.
Oh, I'm so and then I like how the dude on the right, he's got like the one side up on the hat and one side down, like you could do with a fedora or a Panama hat or something. Fuck, not with a Western hat. You don't do it with a Western. He's like, I'm being me, brother.
I swear he sat on that hat.
And then we look in the top left and it says like Boorish Rhythmists. Like,
yeah.
You know what that is? That's probably like rhythm and blues, but in German. Oh, I hope Martin watches this tomorrow and he'll let me know. Phonogram and Mercury. What? And they look pretty fucking high. I'm not gonna lie, Charles. They look pretty.
Yeah.
I kind of like those shirts, though.
Why do I think, just from looking at them, the guy in the center keeps the other two straight.
Oh yeah. I want one of those shirts. I'm not, now that I'm looking at more and more, I kind of have a thing for the rodeo wear. Wow. Ryan with Michael Strahan's favorite band. Wow. More denim than a rodeo. Ooh, it's country funk. Well, this is I'm curious.
Did you check out the sleeve, right? He's got the piping on the on the
all the snaps and
yeah.
You notice though they don't even have buttons that go all the way up. The buttons only go halfway up because they know, Charles, nobody ever going to use those top three buttons anyways.
Nope. Why put them on?
No. Possibly if it's really chilly out, you might snap up one or more. Maybe. Yeah. The Gap Band, Burn Rubber on Me, Why You Want to Hurt Me. Yep.
Oh my.
Okay, so far there's been 3 albums tonight that I actually want to hear. What does that say about me?
Well, I'm right there with you on them. It would be.
That's the scary part. All right, let's.
It's not even like it's different albums we've said, right? It's like no.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. It can't be any weirder than this.
I'm afraid.
Oh dear Lord. I Cluderduntis. No, Cluder.
That's a J at the end.
Cluderduntis. Cluderduntis.
The positioning of that is just all wrong.
Yeah, BC Rich just threw up because we know how he feels about clowns.
Yeah.
Hello. What the fuck, Martin? We need your help again.
Oh
yeah,
my.
Nightmare Fuel.
No, you see this? There's a number 1, so that means there's a number 2 somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, Billy reminds me of my ex. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
That generates a whole bunch of questions.
Jim says, great, my clown phobia just got triggered again, right? What Phyllis Diller's husband saw each night. Wow.
Well, Elbart, you went there, didn't you?
Yeah. Ryan apparently craped his pants. One of the 2 dolls available for Christmas 2025. Wow! Oh, Paul, you win. Oh my God. Mic fucking drop. Not to get political. Fucking holy shit. Holy shit.
Are you talking about saying something without saying something?
Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm crying. Jesus, Paul. Oh, wow.
Hats off, Paul. Hats off.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul wins. Oh, I got nothing myself. Jesus. I'm going to be thinking about that for a few days now. I almost want to post this album cover with that caption, Charles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hoping Paul is at his computer and not on the phone watching, so he screenshots it and puts it up later.
Right. It translates to toddler tunes. That doesn't make it any less creepy. Oh. Yeah. Damn. I know. Fuck. Paul got me crying. I was laughing so hard at that one. Wow, we haven't had that reaction from a comment in a while, Charles. That no. Might be because he got both of us, and usually it's a one or the other. But
yeah,
that was just amazing. That needs to be the thumbnail of the show right there.
I can see it. I can see it.
But I would have to put it. I'd have to put it up on the screen too, right? Yeah, there. Wow. Oddly, I don't want to hear this.
Back up. Put the comment back up for a minute.
Oh, all right, hang on. Hang on. There it is.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, crap.
You screenshotting that motherfucker?
I am. Hold on.
There you go. Thanks, Trav. Oh boy, yeah, that's the last one. I remember I made a point that because there's no follow up to this.
No.
Oh. Wow.
And you had the other comments about is that where he touched you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Where do I get these albums? I can't tell you that, Jack, but I have a team of researchers from around the world that comb the dark corners of the internet. You don't want to see the cookies on the computers of after seeing this stuff, you know?
Okay, so favorite?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. I mean, this one based on Paul's comment, but oof. No, this one too. Yeah, disturbing. It has it all.
I'm gonna go with the purple helmet one just because I want to know.
That's the other one that keeps coming into my head. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. He also did a screenshot. Yeah.
Oh wow, Ed, you went there.
So yeah. Thank you, Trav, by the way.
Yes, thank you, Trav.
I got nothing. Wow. See, now I gotta like try to be normal and play music and oh fuck.
Anyone got a question?
Right?
Two? Maybe we can put the Richard Petty one back up. Bring it back in.
Rich Petty, help me now. Yeah. Yeah, it was a disturbing group. So I'm going to try to make us forget about that. Again, folks, tip jar is open and requests are more than welcome, whether I know it. I'll try. So Charles has Guitars Friday this Friday and already has not one but two guests booked for Chat with Charles.
I know. I'm so excited.
Right. So who's your guest this Sunday?
So this Sunday would be Sean Hockey.
Yay. That's going to be fun. From Ohio. I don't know why I yelled that, but.
And then the following Sunday is going to be Greasy Monkey Guitar. So we get to meet a new person in the chat.
Greasy. We're getting greasy with Greasy Monkey Guitars.
Mm-hmm. We get to put face with name on that one.
I'm curious. I'm greasy curious. He's become a regular here in the community over the last while.
Well, you know, that is the thing I like about chatting with Charles the most. It's you're talking to that you're getting to meet that guy you talk to in the chat all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where you ever got that idea from.
I don't know. Some Canadian guy does something similar.
It's just the American equivalent.
Well, it's syndication, you know.
Yeah, but the difference is you actually have. I was going to say you actually have questions lined up, but really you have one question lined up, and you're not even allowed to ask RJ that question.
I know. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, and when you said, but then I noticed someone else in the chat was like backing up. There was, well, he asked Mick Mars, and Mick answered, "Why can't you, RJ?" It's like, wow.
Yeah, Steve Reeser said it. Yeah. If Mick answered it, why can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Look at me. I'm RJ Ronquillo. I can't tell people why I started playing guitar. Sorry, RJ. RJ's lurking right now going, yeah, I'm never doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we did have an alternate question for him, right? You know, we workshopped an alternate question last time.
Oh, I have my tuner on. That's right. I'm like, I got no signal. Hey, I'll bet Ben never thought his show would have a spinoff. 2 spinoffs officially. Countless others have imitated me as well. But anyway, we won't discuss it. No, but it's the first time I watched Lucas and Martin when they're reading the chat live, like off Martin's phone, early days, which looked exactly like Richie and me in the basement reading the chat.
So much so, yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy because I was like, whoa, this is trippy. And, yeah.
It is. You got franchises going.
Exactly.
What y'all don't know is we're paying him a kickback every month.
Yeah, little royalties. Yeah, It's just like the mafia. As long as I get a little taste, I'm happy. I don't care what you do, Charles. Just give me a little taste. That's all I need. I just need my taste. So you had a request for me to play.
Yes, I did.
So I guess I have to play that now.
I think you do.
All right. I'm going to play tunes, and Charles is going to listen to me play tunes while searching the internet for Gretches.
There you go.
And monitoring the chat, because, he's moderator. No. See you, buddy.
Thank you, my friend.
I should also, audio, and then that. All right. Audio. Turn it back up. Tune it up again. We should thank the patrons. All right. Good night, Sam. If you can't hear me, she might heard me. But patrons help make the world go round and put groceries in my belly and the cat's belly. But I want to show it because they don't have toques. They're not green with envy in the chat. Oh, I'm waiting for Trev to put the thing up, Charles, but then I look down and Trev's not in the room. I just see an empty room. So I'm just, yeah. All right. She says night. So you can become a patron there. There's multiple tiers to choose. For as little as $5, you can become a patron. And you get a shout out as a thanks, as well as, whoa, almost dropped the guitar, Charles. That was a shot of adrenaline. All right. Anyways, I want to shout out Bent Tom, Guitar Man 45, Jeff K, Symmetry, Gear Junkie 35, T Ricky, Todd Flowers, Randy Crooks, Blackjack Guitar, John ZD351, Charles M5N, Unfucking Believable, Josh Tamberg, Riff, Johnny, Keith H, LM Guitar Corner, we just talked about them. Doug Strong, Paul McNary, JP Page 2, Fruitcake Tony, Charles Green, Mr. Innocent 59, Lords Cash of Alaska, Searching for Tone, the voice of Cornhole, Dastardly Dave, Puppy Badass himself, Brother Ed, Marcel LeBlanc, and, of course, Steve Monk Michelli, who's the newest patron. I say it because he's at the bottom of the list, because he's the newest patron. You could surpass, so Munch doesn't get the special shout-out all the time. That's a good idea, Charles. Yeah, you're only on here for the last 40 minutes. Didn't mention it once, but that's okay. We were scarred. Scarred, I tell you. Scarred! By the album covers. Yes, this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Well, we did mention it earlier. I did mention it earlier, but we'll mention it again because not everyone was here then, but they are now. Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have a Water Buffalo meeting for channel members and patrons. What's that, Ben? Well, it's a Zoom hang where, speaking, where we got the idea of putting names to faces. Oh, I should put my banner back up with the virtual tip jar in case somebody wants to virtually tip, like Marcel LeBlanc did. It says for your birthday supplies. I'm headed over there tomorrow to pick up some birthday supplies. Thank you very much, Marcel. It does mean a lot. I can also get milk. The milk's going to expire on the 21st, Charles. So I got to get more at some point. Although I'm not drinking as much milk because I stopped drinking tea for a little while. I was trying to experiment with the need of the chalk and the acid refluxing all the way up into my esophagus. And it's not really helping too much. So we'll see what We'll see what words, Ben. Use your words. I don't know what I'm talking about. Neither do you. Sure, but yeah, Zoom hang where you get to put faces to names. It's usually about 20 to 30 of us hanging out for a couple hours. Come join the fun. All right, let's turn on some pedals and turn off the tuner. Right now, it's got pain. the extended intro, Charles. It's like the live from Japan version or something. Well, easy. Eddie Faye in the house. Funny you mentioned syndication. Outsourcing. As requested by Charles. Should have put the wristband on. It was all the downstrokes. Oh, fuck. That one was for Charles. Oh. And even pulled off the solo and the rhythm backing track at the same time, Charles. Just saying. Alright, where's that? Oh, there it is. No, let's go with the Jimi Hendrix one so we get some more mojo. It's like I'm punching the camera, but I'm really just putting the lap stops. Lap stop? Yeah, the lap stop. That's why it's lap stops. What does that do? It stops your lap from taking off. Lap. Oh, wow. It's been a minute since I've used this. Oh, Ben's put on a little weight since the last time he used this wristband. Yeah, it shrunk. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, boy. You can tell it's got Jimi Hendrix's signature on it, which I didn't know Jimmy still had merch this day. Oh, ooh, snap, crackle, lamp. Where's my pick? There's my pick. All right. We need more chorus. drop D. Maybe we'll play a Trev tune and drop D. As well as songs that like drop D that I play. Oh yeah, we'll just clean her up a bit. May knocked her a touch out of tune there, going full send. What? Yeah, I don't like the B string. Sounds kind of banjo-y now. Zach's playing along. kill switch on an acoustic. Let's go back electric now. Yeah, bend it behind the nut, Charles. Try it sometime. To switch guitar for the finale-ness. Alright. This should hopefully hold together to try it. Right. Come with me, little one. Are you still in tune from the last time I tuned you? We'll start over again. Oh, itchy nose right there. There we go. Can't end like that. That's how you do a pinch harmonic. That was for you, Ferd. I know how you like it. I don't know. Oh well. Watch out. There we go, folks. It's been another episode of Canucks with Guitars, featuring me, featuring Charles to a lesser extent, but featuring me. The next time you can see me is if you're a channel member or a patron. You can see me on Wednesday at the Water Buffalo meeting. Yeah, me too, Joe. Oof, damn, right? If not, I'll see y'all live Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for my annual birthday hang, where we get crazy all up in here. I'm going to take like 2,500 milligrams of psilocybin stuff. I'm going to be seeing stuff. I don't know. I'll be sitting here 1 minute, Charles, and all of a sudden it'll be like, ooh. But tune in to find out if that happens or not. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, Thursday, yeah, special Thursday show, Eddie. So, hope to see y'all there. I've been Ben, you've been you, so hold those doors open. Let Eddie Faye in ahead in traffic so you get here fucking earlier in the show, for Christ's sakes. He doesn't, he's an hour and a half late or something. I don't know. Something like that. I'll be 51, Joe. Yep, 51. That'll be fun. It always is. From what I can remember, I usually got to watch a replay to see what the hell happened. I don't know. I usually wake up sore and, well, mostly sore. Always, Marcel. So, be good to each other. Hold the doors open, Eddie and Faye, and heavy traffic. Be good to each other. Because, karma is real. Fuck, I had to share a trailer with her for almost 2 weeks. Oof, to me. Yep. So, happy tone chasing, and of course, don't litter.